Hey, in this video, I want to talk about how to get back on your tramp or your bike or your horse. I think so often we have sayings like falling off the wagon that just aren't applicable anymore, and yet we keep using them. So in this video, I wanted to talk about what do you do if you stop doing something that you should be doing, like whether it's a habit, whether it's something in your business, it could be sales, could be marketing, could be one of those things that we find more difficult to do. When you fall off the horse, when you're not doing what you should be doing, how do you get back on that horse? Or how do you stay on the horse in the first place? And actually, that's the first way. The first way is don't fall off. It's much easier to keep doing it when you're doing it, when you don't stop. It's really that simple. And Jerry Seinfeld, one of the original people at doing this in the 90s, he had a calendar. He put X's on it, like every day that he wrote comedy, every day that he did stand up, and he literally did it every single day. And his point was, don't break the chain, like keep it going, keep doing it. And obviously that's how he became so good. So that's the first way. The second way is, if you miss a day, a week, a month, whatever it is, whatever your schedule is, if you miss one, make it only one. So if you normally go to the gym on a Tuesday or a Thursday and you miss the Tuesday, then don't miss the Thursday. Make sure you get there at least one day that week. Now, obviously, include some reason in there as well. Sometimes people get this advice and they go, oh yeah, I'm terribly sick and I'll still go to the gym because Andy said don't miss one day at the gym. So use your common sense as well, but as much as possible, try not to miss any days. But if you do miss one, then try and get straight back on that horse, because obviously it's much easier when you've been doing it. It's much easier when you've maintained that streak, or if you've only missed the one time. The third way is the carrot. Have some kind of reward. So have something that you get if you stay on that horse, if you stay on that wagon, if you stay on that trampoline bouncing. So that could be something small. That could be like a chocolate bar. Probably not a chocolate bar if you're managing your health and your nutrition, but maybe it's something like watching your favorite show at the end of the day, or maybe it's reading a book or going to the beach and sitting on the beach and looking at the waves. Whatever it is, have some kind of reward, something that says, hey, good job, you did this. And that doesn't have to be every day. That could be, hey, if I tick it every day this week, then at the end of the week, I'm going to go and have a coffee with a friend, or I'm going to go and have a beer with a mate. Like whatever it is, have some kind of reward. The next way is obviously the opposite to the carrot, which is the stick. Now, obviously, we hate the stick, but have some kind of punishment. So maybe it's like, oh, if I don't go to the gym, I have to have a cold shower. I have to get my Wim Hof on. Whatever it is, have something. And also, with all of these, like choose some that work for you. Choose some that motivate you and make it work for you. For some people, the stick works really, really well. For other people, if you're not that disciplined, well, if you're not going to do it, you're probably also not going to do the stick. So the stick doesn't work for everyone. For some people, the reward or the carrot is much more appealing. The next one is have an accountability buddy or a coach. So have someone that you are accountable to. Have someone that says, hey, did you do that thing? Did you go there? Did you, whatever it is that you had to do, have someone that makes sure that you did it. And that's why a coach is so invaluable. Not only can they give you insights, can they give you strategies that you don't necessarily have, they can also check in and go, hey, those marketing emails we talked about, did you do them? Those sales calls that we discussed, did you make them? So having that accountability or that coach is crucial. The next one is, and I used to work at Rebel Sports, so one of my uni jobs was working at Rebel Sports, and people would come in and they'd be like, oh, look at this elliptical trainer, or look at the rowing machine, whatever it was. They'd be amped up about something. And I'd be like, look, don't worry about any of that. Don't worry about those infomercials. What do you actually enjoy doing? What do you actually like doing? Now, obviously, some activities we have to do, some things, maybe we don't like doing marketing, maybe we don't like doing sales, some things we have to do, and that's where obviously like the carrot or the stick comes in. But as much as possible, work out how you can make it fun. For me, making videos for LinkedIn, yes, it's work, yes, it takes time, but as you can probably tell, I also enjoy it. It makes my marketing much more fun because I enjoy making videos. So see what you can do to make it fun. If it's exercise, like I go climbing because I love climbing. So exercise is not hard for me, it's fun. So find things that you like to do as much as possible. And obviously, if you can't make it fun, then focus on the goal. focus on the outcome. Focus on what it is that you want to achieve. Because then you're going, okay, right, that's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm pushing through and focusing on what I want to achieve. And I know that my goal is at the end of making 7 sales calls or whatever it might be. And that's crucial, because so often we get caught up in the grind of what we're doing. Oh, I got to upload this CSV, and then I got to do this, and then I got to do that, instead of focusing on, oh no, this is for a client and this is going to help them achieve X and Y and Z. And so it's about focusing on what good is this going to create in your life. So that's 7 ways to get back on your tramp or your horse or your bike or whatever it is. And the last one, which isn't on the list, it's just a bonus one, is this. Make sure that you have some habits and some strategies that you use, because otherwise, what are you doing? Like, you need to have some structure and some strategy in place to support you, whether it's in your business goals or your personal goals. So go out there, have an amazing week, and I'll see you on the next video.